Basket. Damn, yo, kids. Damn it. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. We're back today. Randall always looked like he forcing his shot. Yes, sir, Mitch. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game tonight, guys. Let's go. What a high floater. Come on, man. It's gonna be a game today. Look for RJ to get in the game. Good. All right. Good defense, Mitch. Let's go, Bullock. That's how we do. Whoever's in the building, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. We took the lead though. Yeah, Reggie's on tonight. It's a foul on Randall. Good first start. Nice. What's going on? What's going on? Knicks in the lead. Knicks in the lead. Welcome to the watch along with the Donnie Gang. Be right back, guys. What happened here? Watch along with the Donnie Gang. Watch along with the Donnie Gang. Welcome to the watch along with the Donnie Gang. What up? I think it's 13-10 us. So Ah, it was a good shot though. Damn. Damn. There you go, Julius. There you go, man. Come on. Wow, that Jokic made that. Damn, it's gonna be a tough game tonight. That's scary. What's going on? What up? Oh man. We're gonna need more from Randall tonight and RJ too. Rivers is in now. Hopefully he can bring some. Ah. Hey Joe, what's going on, Joe? It's like it's gonna be a tough game for us tonight. You know, the Nuggets are good in so many ways. It doesn't help that Barrett was inconsistent. I didn't really look at the last game like that, but I read a lot about it. And unfortunately, right now, it just seems like we're struggling with Jokic and Murray already. And yeah, Barrett right now doesn't seem like he can consistently help us. So you hope that a guy in Rivers maybe can provide some spark because I don't know what the status is on Burks right now, but I don't think Burks is healthy. Jokic is good, man. Damn. Travel. We're not that far out of the game though, to be honest. You know, we're really right where we need to be. I kind of expected us to be around here. Let's see who can give us something on offense. Oh, Rivers is open. Ah, Noel is back. Give Mitch a rest. Oh, good steal. Pass it. Damn. Hey, we got Quick in the game. Finally, Quick is in the game. I think this is the lineup that will allow us to get some points back. Yo, yo, DJ. What's going on? Oh my God. I hate that. See, I really don't like when we do that. So many times we go for the same defensive rebound. Talk to each other once the rebound gets up, you know? We go for the same rebound all the time we do this. You got to stay in front of RJ. That's a good move. That's a good move. That's a good. These guys are really good. You can tell. You can tell the Nuggets. The Nuggets are really good. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't just go this far for a reason in the last playoffs. You know, they beat the Clippers for a reason. You know what I mean? He's so good, Jokic. You gotta just. Yeah, yo, Brennan, what's going on? Jokic is good, man. Jokic is killing us right now. I I I almost want to send a double team for Jokic. If anything, what you got to do is you just got to stand up straight, especially for Noel. Noel has to just stand up straight, man. Yeah, RJ's struggling. RJ's struggling real bad. But then again, then he has a good game. Then he has a bad game. It's hot and cold with RJ Barrett right now. I wish I knew. Come on, Knox, hit that for us. Hit that for us, Knox. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, yeah, man. That was a great pass. Oh, they called the push off? Damn. Good block. Good block. Pass it out. We gotta think of something for Jokic. We gotta think of something for Jokic, man. Jokic right now is hurting us the most. But I think we can chip away like we always do. We just chip away for right now and then see what happens. I wonder if I can lean my phone onto something. God damn it. It's not really gonna work that way, I guess. Hey, at the end of the day, Brennan, we're trying to just improve. We're trying to just improve. Improving is the goal. You know what I mean? Improving is the goal. Oh, winning is nice. Winning is nice, but improving is the goal, and I think we can take big steps forward this year. You know, I think Randall will be Randall for the year. He's gonna have a great year this year, I think. But the more I think about it, is it a possibility to maybe make a trade for RJ Barrett? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hey man, hey man, you know I explore every possibility, man. Like you gotta think of this shit like logistically. Like as good as this team can be, right? As good as this team can be, it's gonna be a point where you're gonna say, what is the ceiling of the player that I can get out of him? You know, because the Knicks are gonna become a really good basketball team, I think. And there's guys like Knox right now. Even RJ, I think RJ has taken some steps. He's taken some steps forward and he's taken some steps backwards. You know, and I just think that anything is possible. Anything is possible. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Like this season, I didn't realize how important this season was for RJ Barrett. You know, I didn't realize how important it was until like now you're really getting to see the grit and grind of what RJ Barrett is. And I always say that RJ Barrett is gonna be fine. I always say that RJ Barrett is gonna be fine. But there has to be a point where he has to be producing something consistently. You know, if you're not gonna be the 20 point per game guy, which you don't have to be a consistent 15 point per game guy, man. Because this Nick team is perfectly set up for RJ Barrett to be very successful. You know, like look how Randall is playing now. Who would have thought that he would change his game like that? You know, we need something from RJ this year. You know, consistent. I mean, the Knicks team was a lot less. They weren't as good as those Boston Celtic teams, though. Hey man, the Knicks are gonna make some type of move that's gonna shock people. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? That is true. That's also true. That's also true. That's also true. Point guard is the number one priority, which is which is a thing though. Here's the thing: if we do have a point guard, you know, it does change RJ Barrett's game significantly. But then RJ doesn't really have anything else to fall back on after that, you know. And I think this year's draft we will address the point guard position, you know, because we're kind of doing it with makeshift point guards. And even I think Austin Rivers is great. He's good enough to start for me. But it's Austin Rivers and Peyton, you know, sometimes take turns having good games. So right now, it's hard to say who wins that who wins that battle. To tell you the truth, I think that it's weird for RJ Barrett though. It's not. I don't care as much for the 3-point shot, but the mid ranger should be there right now. Like for example, a game like this is a perfect example. We're down 12. Randall's played okay, but he needs something else, and it'd be RJ that he needs to get it from. You know, RJ just needs to start breaking that ceiling of inconsistency. He needs to break that ceiling of inconsistency. But I think RJ is gonna get at least till after this season. Oh my God, Noel. Oh my God. Yeah, it looked like it had a good arc on Knox's shot. Yeah, we coming out flat tonight. I didn't see the last game, but I feel like last game still has an effect on us now. We're not playing good at all right now. I mean, the Nuggets are just good. Yeah, no, I'm serious. It's already a bad game. You know, we look a little bit lifeless out there. I don't know what happened the game before. I know we didn't win, but yeah, I think we could do a little bit better than this. That's such an unnecessary turnover by Knox too. Like it was the probability of that pass hitting was so low. You could have kept it yourself if anything. Just to get a basket right now would do us some good. We're just making bonehead plays. It's a foul, man. Hey, Joe. You know what I said to Brennan? Brennan, I said that I would consider trading RJ after this season just to evaluate him. You know, but like this year is very important for RJ Barrett. You know, no matter how you slice it, because we're gonna find other guys. I have a really big belief that we're gonna the way this season went, it's gonna continue like this, where we're just gonna find guys that really are gonna play better. You know, and we need assets also because we don't have those. We don't have that many real assets. Even though I think there's some good guys that can come off the bench like Burks, and we're getting killed right now, man. Guys like Burks, you know, guys who didn't start before like Rivers. You know, we're finding guys that can help us. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for RJ to just not have some type of production. Julius Randle is really doing everything. No, 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 no. I'm not saying now. I'm not saying now. I'm talking about after this year. Like you gotta wait and see how the year plays out. But he needs to come up with something. RJ Barry needs to come up with something. It's obvious. It's really obvious that he needs to start doing something. Because this team, like you said, isn't that good anyway. So it's not the hardest team in the world to break into, you know? But like for RJ, the one night he has 25, then he has 10, then he plays decent again, and then he doesn't show. Like you have that's the problem with RJ right now. You have no idea what you're gonna get from RJ on a given night, man. You just don't know. Like I'm pretty sure I know what we're gonna get from Randall at this point. I know what I'm gonna get um pretty much from Randall and Burks. The rest sometimes you just don't know. Yo, UBG, we not looking too good, my brother. We're down over 20 points. They almost hit another three. I don't know what happened with these guys. The Nuggets are good though. Um, we're not as bad as we look, but it's not helping. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson too. You know, I just don't know. You just don't know what you're gonna get, and that doesn't help. It doesn't help. You don't know what you're gonna get from RJ Barrett. You just don't know. Like it's hard to plan into the future if you don't know what you're gonna get from Barrett. And Barrett is considered the guy that's gonna stay here a while. Like we don't know what's gonna happen with Randall. And yeah, you're right, UBG. We do need to pick it up, but I don't know. Like I hope this is not a result of just the lineup that Thibodeau is picking. Because I don't know if you guys remember. I forgot which game it was, but it was a couple of games ago where I was like, "Yo, I hope the Knicks don't start getting tired because of the lineup that we're playing." And some of it has to do with injuries. I don't think we really have people on the COVID list, but I feel like these guys are playing a lot of minutes, man. This starting lineup is the same starting lineup through like 9 games. So I don't know. I don't know. Rotate. He doesn't want to rotate because I don't think he trusts in the quality that's on the bench, which I understand. But I hope these guys aren't getting burned out, man. Like not just physically as well, and mentally too. To be honest, I would love to see Obi play, but I don't know where he is. And that's another thing. That's another thing. You don't hear much news about that. Like we didn't know until quickly came back. You didn't know. No, you're right, UBG. You're right. You're right. He's gonna have to start playing some more guys because this is like an 8-man rotation going. I think guys are getting tired. I really do think so. I think guys are getting tired. I really think guys are getting tired because even when you win, it takes a lot of energy out of you. You know. You worked so hard to try and win the game and you lost, and then a couple of games you won 3 straight, and then you lost that one. He's gonna have to try and rotate the team. These guys are playing minutes, man. Yeah, no, I'm worried. I'm worried about the same thing. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about because look, for most of the game, we're already in these games now go so fast. These games go so fast. We're about to finish the first half. And besides the starters, Quickly and Rivers, I don't think anybody else has played. That's six, that's 7 guys. I don't know who else besides Quickly and Rivers. You're gonna have to try and rotate the squad, man. Even though we're making a nice little run right now, but it's all Julius Randle. It's not RJ. Come on, RJ. There you go. At least for RJ, just hit that mid ranger, boy. You golden, man. Like in the NBA, having a mid ranger is so important. I want the mid ranger for RJ more than I want the 3-point shooting, to be honest. A consistent mid ranger for RJ is 15 a night, guaranteed. And that helps a lot. And of course, we know we can get 25, but I just want him to start with the 15. Knox, I think hit 1 3, and that's about it. He's the other guy, by the way, coming off the bench. So those are the 8 guys. It's the starters plus Quickly, Rivers, and Knox. Yeah, well, Knox doesn't get the playing time because when he's open, he rarely makes it. Even though Knox's shot looks good tonight, I thought his shot looked way better than it has. But like I think Thibodeau's a guy like RJ Barrett is lucky because he's just had better games. But I think people's patience with Knox is running out. Yeah, we're almost down 20 again. It's past 20 now. It's actually 19. Well, Joe, where if you think about it, the guy Vandal plays the most minutes out of everybody. Like, I'm not saying these guys should be extremely tired, but trust me, these are a lot most and especially in the COVID schedule is because of the way the bubble is here now, like in the NBA. Well, not the bubble, but basically our new season. These guys are playing either every day or every other day. You know, they don't have the Knicks. The Knicks. You're right that the Knicks don't really have many guys off the bench right now. They need Burks back. They need Obi back. Just fresh bodies. But I do think that it's having an effect on the starters because look, Peyton had great games and now he's not having great games at all. Same with Bullock. Bullock, the consistency is fading from these guys. So sometimes it would help to give your team a rotation just to see if you guys can come off the bench and actually start scoring. You know, I honestly do feel that that some of these guys right now, the inconsistency comes from obviously we're overperforming a little bit. I think we're overperformed a little bit, but I do think it has to do with Thibodeau's. Thibodeau decided, listen, because there's more guys on that bench over there. Thibodeau decided he's going 8 guys. You know, and you're not gonna play quickly all the time. Rivers, I would like before Rivers to actually start, to be honest. But there's something that he likes more about Peyton. I'm not sure what it is. You know. Yeah, Knox has been playing like shit, but I don't know. It's his last year. It's his last year to really improve on something because I can see Knox leaving so easily. In fact, Knox will probably leave at the end of this season if it's not a trade. You know, so that's what I think. Yeah. Well, Randall needs to get the minutes, but I think that Obi. I have no idea what's going on with Obi Toppin. I have no idea. These days, news about the players, you can't even hear anything about it. And I follow the Knicks on everything, so I don't hear much about Obi. Obi went down early. I haven't seen him since. Yo, Cesaro. Well, cause I love the team, brother. You know me. Um, at the season starting, we said that we're trying to improve. So I've seen the improvements. The only problem is that right now we're just playing under par. Right now we're not getting the team chemistry together the way we were, and I don't know if it's a confidence thing. It shouldn't be because the loss to OKC really wasn't. It was a bad loss, but it wasn't the best team that you could have played. You know, so I don't understand. But the Nuggets are good though. Yeah, I know. You're right, Joe. You're right on that. To be honest, like to be honest, out of this season, I would want Burks to stay. I would want Burks to stay, and probably Randall too. But you see what the problem is. Like one of the reasons why RJ Barrett has to play well because if RJ Barrett plays well, then we know what we can go into, like as far as draft or even selections, when it comes to making decisions on Randall. Because if RJ doesn't play well, they're definitely gonna trade Randall eventually. You know, because if you don't get something consistent from RJ, then it's like, well, if Randall stays, then what are we pairing Randall with? We're not pairing Randall with anything right now, so we might as well get assets for him. You know, it is the quality of the players, and they you're right. They have what's the word? They're overperforming a little bit, but they shouldn't be this bad. I don't think they should be this bad. They should be down like 6 or 7. They shouldn't be down this bad. And see, Randall starts doing stuff like this. He might not be. He might not be. I don't. I He might not be. This year is gonna. This year is gonna let us know. That's why when I was talking to Brennan, I said, Brennan, like after this year, you got to look at maybe trading RJ. After this season, you got to see what RJ gives you this year. Because look, it's only him on the floor with Randall who we really expect to get solid points from all the time. You know, if Burks was on, I would give that to Randall and Burks. But RJ he just doesn't do it consistently. You know. Oh, nice dunk by Peyton. I agree. I agree 100% with Joe in that. Okay, like most of these players, they're not good enough to really give them new deals. But hey, that's what this season is for. That's what this season is for. We're gonna see who's who. We're gonna see who's who for real. I know Randall's gonna have a great year. Randall's gonna be fine no matter what happens with Randall. Either whether he stays here or goes somewhere else. I think Randall should stay here. I do because I think it's better for us for Randall to stay here. because we could really use Randall. You know, we could use Randall. But RJ right now it's nothing guaranteed, man. Because I don't think Knox is gonna last after this year. Um, and I'm not trying to talk negatively. I'm just trying to talk realistically because we are still getting blown out by over 20 points. That's the reality. That's just the reality of it. Randall is my Randall in so many ways now is the best player on this team. It's unbelievable. You know. Yeah, but he doesn't do it. He doesn't. It's his shot, man. I don't know what it is with Kevin Knox's shot, but he just doesn't. It has not translated well for him. It's hot. It's hot and cold with some of these guys. They're hot when they're hot, and then they're cold again. You just don't know. You just don't know what you're gonna. You just don't know what you're gonna get. They're hot and then they're cold. But I think Knicks will be able to make some good moves soon. Yeah, he does. And Burks is that guy. Burks can do that. Burks can do that. But like he's hurt all the time now, so we don't know who the next guy would be. That New York commercial is so cool, man. That New York commercial, like if you really love New York, that commercial is awesome, man. That's a great commercial. I think Kevin Knox is running out of time. Yeah, but like see, but that's the problem. Since it's only Randall right now, you have to pay Randall. You have to pay Randall, and people are not necessarily. I want Randall to be paid, but I also understand that this team can get better. You know, it's the truth. It's a weird situation. It's a weird situation. Do you pay Randall? Because if you pay Randall, right? If you pay Randall, two players have to leave, at least. At least two players have to leave, at least. And I don't. And that can be anybody. It can even be RJ. And people are saying, "Well, he's only 20." Listen, man. If since RJ has no value right now, the best thing we can do is try to develop RJ Barrett. You know, we have to try to develop it more. That's all we can do, and we hope for the best. But there's a catch. Do you pay Randall? I think they should. I think they should. Do you pay Randall or do you let him go? I say pay Randall. I say pay Randall. You gotta pay Randall because I think Randall does a lot of things that Tibbs wants, and you can get a lot out of him. You just need another guy with him. I know Randall's only 26. Oh, see, look, see, people are split. People are split. He's only 26. He's only 26 years old. I listen. If you want to have some type of improvement in as far as consistency, you keep Randall and you get a point guard. You get rid of Knox. You're probably gonna get rid of Peyton too. You might get rid of Bullock too. No, that's true. You get rid of Frank Ntilikina, and then you and then replace those guys either through the draft. No, you have to. You're gonna take away Peyton Bullock, and I wanted those guys to stay too. Like I've made videos saying that I would want at least Peyton to stay for now, but um, well, like when if you make moves like, well, that's the thing, B Sim. That's the thing. Like you're gonna have to pay somebody eventually, and the Knicks seem to be very careful. Yeah, especially 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is what? 16. What? Six? No, 32. All right. Yeah. I don't know, man. 320 mil. I think they're gonna keep Randall. I think they're gonna keep Randall. I really do. I think they're gonna keep Randall. Get a point guard. Keep Randall. Let RJ develop. Try to get two better guards at least. Get two better guards, and you continue with that. And Mitchell Robinson. Randall's contract. Oh, they will do that. I think we're gonna get another. We're gonna get another solid player to come and play here. I do, but I think two guards will leave. Peyton will leave. Bullock will leave. Um, Knox will leave. We'll bring in a point guard. Julius Randle is the foundation, man. I see no reason for Julius Randle to leave because whoever you bring in place of Julius Randle, that's another 3 years you're starting over, and we still got Obi, right? Yeah, Dennis Smith too. But that's a lot of guards. You know what I'm saying? We're very heavy on guards. It's not all bad for the Knicks, but it's not gonna be instant winning. But yeah, we just gotta draft well. We gotta draft well. We got a second round pick for Frankie. Anything for Frankie. It will be dope to see. It will be dope to see. But the problem with Frank Ntilikina is that he just doesn't offer much. Like I think the way we talk about Frank Ntilikina is what we want him to be, but it's not really what he is. You Too many times when you talk about Frank Ntilikina, are we talking about things that we hope for him, not things that he's actually doing. Um, the development of Obi Toppin depends on damn injuries. If Obi Toppin is not on the floor, he's not going to be able to develop anything. He's just not. He's just not going to develop anything. Like, could you imagine though if Randall wasn't here and we tried to develop? We don't ask much from Frank, and still he doesn't show a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of the times, the way I see people talk about Frank Ntilikina is things that Frank Ntilikina really isn't doing when he's on the court. You know, but for some reason, it just seems like he's not gonna ever bring it out of him. I remember one guy. I forgot where I saw it. He explained Frank Ntilikina perfectly. He was like, Frank Ntilikina might be a guy that gives you some great defense. He'll give you some great defense, but for most of his career, it's gonna be hard for Frank Ntilikina to average 12 points. Like for most of his career, it's gonna unless he improved significantly, it would be hard for Frank Ntilikina to average at least 12 points. And it's true. It's true. It's hard. It's very hard for him. It's very difficult for him. And I'm not sure why that is because it's not like he's not been given opportunities to play. My day was good. What did I do today? I cut my hair today. That's about it. Then the night before, I did my laundry. I went to the gym, and then the Friday when the other game was on, it was my friend's birthday. That's why I didn't stream. But the weekends go by so fast now, bro. Yeah, this is the only thing we kind of have to look forward to. So that's why I watch usually. It's already the third quarter. Yeah, no, but you know what? It's good though because it's going fast. At least before you know, we'll be out of January, February. Yeah, no, Frank is so. He's honestly these days he's more of an afterthought than anything. Strange how it does feel like an eternity sometimes. You know, it feels like longer than it really is. But that's why, like, you gotta like when you can, you gotta take some time to enjoy your life, like vacations and stuff like that. You know, like later on in the year, I mean, hopefully. But if you're working right now, it's not the worst thing in the world either, because many people still aren't working. So Julius Randle's having another great game. Yeah, no, Randall's doing everything again. Need RJ to step it up, man. And the reason I get on RJ is because like he's the only guy that really has the skill sets to consistently do it, but he doesn't even do that. I still think RJ can develop though, but he has to show something. Nah, Brennan, you're right though. We got time to do a lot of things, you know. But if you want to do something, like you gotta be in the position to do it, you know. Like a lot of people work every day because that's what they can do. But like taking time off is hard for some people, you know. Why? Who would you want, be saying? Would you like the Rosen? I mean, if you want to rebuild, eventually you're gonna have to pay somebody. Randall to me is not the worst player in the world, and other players that are available are getting old. Randall is young. He's a better option than most players you have just because of his age, and you can always trade him away eventually later on. You know, but they just mentioned a good point on the broadcast where they talk about RJ being inconsistent, and it doesn't make sense for him to be this inconsistent because he takes the second most shots on the team as Peyton gets an M1 finally. You know, like RJ takes the second most shots on the team. So basically, if RJ has an off night, the probability of everybody else playing better is actually lower because he takes so many shots anyway. Even on our best nights, if RJ's not having 20, then he'll have like 12. we're really not that good at the rebounds sometimes, man. Defensively, yeah. No, you need to keep Randall, bro. I see no reason. Like, there's more pluses to keeping Julius Randle. There's more pluses to keeping Julius Randle than letting Randle go. Because for Randle's age, you're not gonna find a 26-year-old that can give you what Randle is giving you. You know, you'd be hard pressed to find somebody older than that to give you what Randle's doing it. And I think the Knicks can get better. I think the Knicks can get better. I do. But make no mistake about it. As much as I do believe that RJ can definitely still improve, there's a point with RJ Barrett where they're gonna have to try to evaluate to see what they can get out of him. Because if Julius Randle's playing like this and you make him the focal point, you get somebody else in there. Now you already have a really strong team because Julius Randle's producing. You know what I mean? You get a point guard in the draft. Yeah, he needs to do something fast because it's gonna really hurt. It's gonna hurt RJ's value. It's gonna hurt RJ's value. Not even just in a trade. I'm just saying overall as a player on this team. Because if it becomes this clear that the only person we can rely on is Randall, people can get traded, man. The Knicks are not that far away from being a really good basketball team. You get another solid player in there. I mean, if it would be his 3 pointers that would get him there. But the inconsistency level between what RJ does one night to score 25 and then the next night he has like 10. It's weird. Yeah, he was picked after Zion. I still think RJ Barrett can do it though, but it's on him, man. Like after this season, I wouldn't be that surprised if RJ got traded. No matter how much I think that RJ Barrett can improve, I wouldn't be that surprised because you can get better players. It's not even for me. It's not even 3 pointers for RJ. It's just the overall consistent mid range game. Consistent mid ranges. That mid ranges should be butter. That should be his bread and butter. What the hell was that from RJ? Yeah, back to Earth after we were on freaking Mars, right? But it's frustrating, Jerome, because I think that the Knicks really aren't as bad as the score shows. But Randall's still doing what he has to do. You need RJ so bad. You need RJ so bad. You need RJ, man. You need RJ. You really need RJ. You need RJ. He's the only one that has enough tools. But Peyton is trying. Peyton is trying. No, they really are. They really are, though. I'll give you that. Listen, the Denver Nuggets are nice. You don't just beat the Clippers like that. Trust me. Everyone, you know why everyone's picking on RJ Barrett? Everyone's picking on RJ Barrett because it's becoming clear that you don't know what you're gonna get with this guy. And even if RJ just played a little bit better, I don't even care about winning. The performance matters. No, well, you I don't blame you. I don't blame you for having the doubt since day one. But I always felt that RJ Barrett has absolutely all the tools to improve. But I don't know. I don't know why he's so inconsistent. I don't know what it is. He has everything possible that you can need for a guy to develop into a very good NBA player. It's just not there. And Randall is doing it again. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you for joining, Ethan. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. I got plenty of content on the way. The Knicks are coming back, but the comeback is being led. The comeback is being led by Randall. You know. Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wake up. Let's wake up. Wake up. But it's all Barrett. It's nah. It's all Randall's play. You're right, Ethan. Randall the G. Randall the G. Randall is leading the comeback. Like whether you like Randall or not, right? Randall is showing it by his play. RJ is not. You're gonna have to do something eventually with RJ, man. Because I just don't like the feeling of not knowing what I'm gonna get from RJ. This has to be it for him. And I think that RJ Barrett can have a better career than Zion, but you won't if you can't be consistent. Consistency is key, man. Peyton can't shoot, but Peyton has been playing better though. Ethan, he's been playing better towards the quarter. If we're gonna make the run, we gotta make the run now. You're gonna have to make the run now. Wait, what did I say, B Sam? I forgot because sometimes I talk a lot. There's a good chance that Peyton will be cut because I think that this Knicks team will get better. This Knicks team will get better. This Knicks team will get better. They absolutely will get better. This Knicks team will get better. Hold on, just a picture. Hopefully the Knicks make that run now. As soon as they make that run, like that's the trademark run we've been doing, you know. So I do think in that third quarter, it's the most important that we at least show something, show some fight, you know, show some spirit. All good, Ethan. All good. All good. I have to go get some food myself. I think they just scored. I didn't see the last game, Jerome, but a lot of people weren't happy. I'll tell you that. Come on. RJ Barrett today. RJ Barrett today is terrible, man. Oh, you're right about that, B Sim. Yeah, RJ Barrett today. RJ Barrett is ridiculously bad today. He's ridiculously bad today. He's ridiculously bad today. I'm gonna be honest. He's ridiculously bad today. And we need him. I think you should just go with Austin Rivers at the start. I don't know why. Oh my God, Mitchell Robinson. Go with Rivers from the start. I think it's a better lineup. Hey, they gonna pay this guy Julius Randle money. I tell you that. They're gonna pay Julius Randle. But you know what? A lot of times Peyton gets better baskets. They are going to pay him back. That's why I want us to pay him. I think, I think, no, I think that these next couple of games, we're going to see who we can really rely on and keep as Rivers hits a good 3-pointer. Yo, this guy Jokic is killing us, man. Like we just can't cut it past 18. It seems we got it. We got to make a run. Listen, the Nuggets are good. Let's be honest. The Nuggets are good. All right, the Nuggets are good. The Nuggets are good. Before we say anything, let's just acknowledge the Nuggets are a good basketball team. Let's be honest here, right? No, it's more like 18. Yes, sir. Ethan got his Pepsi. He's back in the game. Yeah, maybe 22, 23, 22. Then they're definitely not the worst team in the league, but we're not a top 15 team. You know what? I think RJ can still get consistent though. I just I just hope he does it this year. Because after this year, I'm not that surprised if we might be looking at a trade package for him. Because the Knicks are gonna get better. The Knicks are gonna get better. I know we are. Because there's some pieces here now that can really do some work. And I would like to go out of this season knowing what I got from RJ. But if 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 you don't know after this year what you're gonna get from RJ, it's a problem. I mean, we were able to beat the Bucks, so we were able, we were able to beat the Bucks. But at the end of the day, I don't think it matters much what position we rank. To be honest, I'm eating rice and beans, my boy. Rice, beans, and chicken. Logan, my guy, what up? But yeah, I mean, right? No, Joe, I 100%. I agree 100%. I said that a little bit earlier. I don't know if you were still in the lobby. The Nuggets, the Nuggets beat the damn Clippers. You think they're just gonna be a team we're gonna beat like the Bucks? The Nuggets are good, but we haven't. We played a lot worse than we could. So it's not over, but it's not over. But this one looks like it's getting out of our reach a little bit. I think they damn near had a 20-point lead on us for most of the game. We'll cut it to like 18. We did. We beat the Bucks, you know. But as far as ranking the Knicks goes, I don't think it matters that much where you rank the Knicks because we don't have a consistent product. Shintaro Shintaro says the OG Knicks are back. Nah, we not the OG Knicks. What this is a new Knick team, a Knick team who's injured, and I guess, well, not I guess. The truth is that we're getting somewhere where we like to be, but you know it's not gonna be an every night thing. Like I'd rather this one tonight than the OKC game last game. You know what I mean? I'd rather this one tonight than 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 the OKC game. But it is what it is. Good teams lose games sometimes. Burks would definitely help. Yeah, these Nuggets are good, man. Yo, I actually think I think this Nuggets team might be one of the best teams. This is probably the best team we played so far. This Nuggets team is the best team we played so far. And Vandal gets another game and one. This is the best team. This is the best team we played so far. And we played them at the wrong time because we had a bad loss. Randall's still doing what he does. Yeah, I think Rivers should get the start. Randall's active tonight, though. He's active tonight, even though his passing is so risky sometimes. You know. I think all of us can. They could play a little bit better. Randall about to have 30. You know, quick. I would have rather you pass that one than try that floater from that side. If you're gonna try that floater, do it straight on. But it's all right. No basket interference. Yeah, about the girlfriend, I did see that. I did see that. His girlfriend was mad because he went to go practice and then he had a great game. Girls are weird sometimes, man. Yeah, I think we can be happy being 5-5. Hey, Rivers is that boy, man. 15, 15. Austin Rivers needs to play. Play Rivers. Is it 9 or 15? I thought it was. I thought they said 15 though. Oh, that's what you mean. You mean it like that? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. Got you. Game is not over, man. Austin Rivers might catch fire again, but it doesn't take away from the disappointing night again for RJ. Because if RJ, how many points does anybody know the box score right now for RJ Barrett? I think no matter what happens, like people are not gonna figure, they're not gonna let RJ off the hook. 5.6 rebounds. It's not good enough for him, man. It's not good enough, man. I think it's a jump ball, right? I think we really got something in Randall. I think Randall should stay. You get another scorer on this team. This team is deadly, bro. Trust me. And just like that, it's back to 20, man. Damn. Kevin Knox, what a bad pass, bro. What a bad pass, bro. Get this guy off the court. Get this guy off the court. Get this guy off the court. What a bad pass, bro. Off of inbounds, too. Jesus Christ. You got another scorer on this team. This team is deadly. It's the truth. And the guards are gonna come. I know that. I know the guards are gonna come because we're actually pretty good in that department. Given the rotations Thibodeau wants to run, we're pretty good in that department. It's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating. We got it to 15, and now it's right back to 20. It starts with a bad turnover, but B Sim asked Logan who he thinks the 20 point per game player is on this roster. I think we know the answer. Ah, they got a foul. Randall, take that, baby. Take that, baby. Oh, I look good. Oh, no. Okay, I guess RJ has like what, 11 now? Yeah, no, I mean, oh my god, and then he misses the free throw. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like if your shot's not going, that's all he has to do. He has it in this. It's almost like he wants to prove people wrong that he can shoot, so that's why he keeps shooting. How you let a 5'7" guy block you, bro? That guy has to be like 5'7", bro. You know what I mean? Hey, look, it's Dennis Smith Jr. Is Rivers hurt? What happened there? Rivers kind of stopped so awkwardly. I don't understand, bro. Logan, I don't understand Kevin Knox, man. Bro, RJ Barrett is a damn mystery. It's like you can't even you can't even predict what you think RJ is gonna do. Yeah, I have no idea. You don't know, bro. Pick up the ball, RJ. Jesus, because sometimes RJ has those moments where he's just looking at the ball. Damn. Wow. What? You wanted to get some subs. That's the only reason why you will call a timeout to me. Well, this one was not the worst loss in the world considering the team, but some bad signs as far as the development goes. Development, I feel like, took a hit tonight. And look, we play again tomorrow, so it's not like you can shake this one off and come back the day after. You gotta. Well, the day after after tomorrow, for example, like you gotta come back tomorrow and play again. So I don't know, man. It's up to RJ to be who he wants to be. It's up to him. That's Theo Pinson. Shit. Yeah, man. What you gonna like? It's on RJ, man. Like usually for RJ on a bad shooting night, he'll come back and have like a 20-point game. But yeah, he needs the ball out every night. I mean, or at least something close to that effect. You don't gotta get 20 every night, but get 15, man. Get 15, man. Like I feel like he should be capable of that. It's not fun right now to lose this way. But if I would have picked one to lose, I would have taken the one in OKC, win that one, and then lose this one tonight. But we play again tomorrow. I'm not even sure who we play tomorrow yet, but these guys just putting these guys are putting salt in it, man. Oh, I don't know. I'm not with the trade RJ yet. I feel like we could wait and see what happens after this year. We'll see what happens after this year. We gotta get better at that defensive glass. Oh shit. I like Bull Bull though. I do. I like Bull Bull. Hey, oh, we play Lamelo tomorrow. Oh my god, Lamelo tomorrow. That boy's he's a very talented basketball player, and he's gonna do very well for a long time. You know. I don't think it's. I really don't like the fact that we play tomorrow because it's like two tough losses. One I accept more than the other, but it's gonna be hard to see, or well, it's gonna be interesting to see how these guys respond tomorrow. Yeah, Dennis Smith is in. Oh, the struggles continue for RJ. Unfortunately, yeah, we play tomorrow. We play tomorrow. You know what I mean? We play tomorrow. We play tomorrow again. That's the problem. We play tomorrow. The that schedule that we have going on is really tough on us. Playing like five to them 8 guys a game. Yeah, for us, right? For us, it's lit. Not for them. Yeah, no. And still, we came out all right. You know, if you would have said we'll be 5-5 through these couple of games, then I would have taken it. But we know what we need to improve upon. We know who needs to step it up. You know, and that's just what it is. Hopefully, this lights a fire under RJ Barrett, man. Hey guys, I'm gonna make the video. That's it for me too. I'll be there tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow, but hopefully we can step it up. Thank you guys for joining the stream. I will see you guys again.